we are done. We need to be national development focused. And if you look at the NPP government in opposition, the NPP in opposition now, you would appreciate that the NPP is trying everything possible to help government business, and that is evident. All right. Now, beyond politics, when we have come into power as a political party and now the government of the day, we should begin to think differently. We should understand that we are no longer on a party platform where we need to do the aesthetics to make it appear as though things are like this. Okay. Let us be truthful and real to our people. Okay. When a government is truthful, when a government is open, when a government is transparent, then the people feel that, okay, we can journey along with this government and make sure that we contribute the little things we can to ensure the government succeeds. Okay. So beyond politics, we are saying that let's build human infrastructure. Okay. Let's build human capital. Now, when you have institutions and you don't have the people who can man the institution so well to achieve institutional goals, then at the end of the day, you are doing nothing. Right. So it was not surprising when some years ago, the former president of America, Barack Obama, came to Ghana and said that Ghana do not need strong men. What we need is strong institutions. Okay. What he meant by strong institution is that we needed fine brains who are committed to national development and national growth, and not just people who want to enrich themselves, not just people who want positions for the populist ideologies and kind of, the gallery and all of that. Okay. So Ghana beyond politics and Ghana's development should not be tied to just politics. Now, you would appreciate that more often than not, parties come into power, they come into government, and they feel that the first thing to do is to satisfy party faithfuls, is to satisfy, people of the grassroots in their political parties. And when you begin to do that, you shift from the national perspective to self-actualization perspectives. Okay. And now when you begin to do that, at the end of the day, what you are going to do is that you are going to divide the people into two and rule with a half. Now, when you are ruling with a half, what it simply means is that the richness of ideas, the quality of people that may be in the other side, you are not going to get as part of the people you are moving with. So if a particular party wins an election on the 7th of December in any election year and is sworn in 7th January of that, beginning of the administration, the politics should end there. Okay. Now, what do we need to do? We need to focus on the ball. At the end of the day, there is no government that can survive without bringing two parties together. Okay. And so the ability of a government to bring people from the opposition and people within their own party together to push national agenda, that's where we see development. So I remember beginning of this year on one platform, I said that the MC of EFFUTU has a very big responsibility. Okay. Is that there is that partisan affiliation that you cannot doubt. However, for an MC to survive as a representative of the government or as a government of the EFFUTU constituency, what you need to do is to understand both sides of the political divide. Okay. Get them together. What can we do? The conversation shouldn't be what can I do? What can my party do? The conversation should translate into what can we do as a people for ourselves. Because you see, now any development that comes to EFFUTU, my name is Evans Boy and I benefit. My brother Aidan benefits. Okay. At the end of the day, it is not just about the political colours. And so I am seeing that we need to holistically have a national development plan where politics will not be the determining factor of the direction of the state. Okay. But the brains and ideas that are fine, that are technical in nature, would push national agenda. And when that happens, I believe strongly that we'll be able to achieve what we call development. Okay. But if it becomes a case of the winner takes all like we have today, and then the winner that is taking all refuses to appreciate the minority rights, and then deliberately decide not to put everyone together, a disunited family is one that cannot make any headway. A
NDC and the MPP. Okay. Where it will be treated as a normal constituency event, not partisan basis. Okay. When you take the partisan basis, it will backfire. But if it is a a well understanding constituency activity,
a neutral
program.
Okay.
I think it will bring us together. But you see, the issue here, we have good occasions in Winneba that would have been a yardstick or basis for this particular unity, which in a way there is a suspicion that it has been politicized. And for that matter, when you enter, you end up finding yourself into trouble. It's a very good occasion that it is on the world map that everybody wants to come and witness every first of every year, first January of every year.
Okay.
And I watch it. But then looking at the numbers, we have to number 4, another group will come and join and they are number 5. And so whether number 5, number 4, we don't know. And so these things bring frictions and it brings conflict. The moment you accept that, okay, 5 people go to the field, then it will spark a problem that it is an MPP that is influencing it. The moment it is up to number 4, then it will spark that it is an NDC that is influencing it. But if we all, through this medium, if we all come together and accept and see the beauty of the culture, I think our minds will be developed to accept the fact that this is something that is bringing us together. And so let us also go and enjoy and get back to our various homes successfully. And when it is time for politics, we go out there and do good politics without any issues. And so it is one point that can bring us together. And when we are able to achieve that, that will be. You can't just talk about peace without getting a format or having a practical ground or basis of bringing us together. If not, we can talk, debate, and nothing will be acquired out of our discourse. Secondly, if any political leader in EFFUTU would treat every individual equal, I think it will be very good. We have learned people here in EFFUTU, but you know that when this person probably want to seek this assistance from this MP, the person want to check the political affiliation of that person before the person goes ahead. I have evidence to the fact, and I know I said my senior brother, Dr. Sam. I mentioned, Dr. Sam, greetings to you. We had 1 or 2, discussions some few months ago, and he shared some, weird sentiment to me that it wasn't helpful. The leader wanted to find out your affiliation, whether you come and join my caucus before I will help you. And so he left. He said, no, you can't change my mindset to the very, color that I belong to. And so if such a leader probably may or came all around or came neutral, I think the person will see it as a fair ground, and that unity will come together and we will grow. So such a person did not acquire the sponsorship. And so if the person will grow to become a medical doctor, the nation or the constituency will lack. Because he doesn't have money to go and pursue. For him to also come to you because you think you have this political color, you didn't help. And so the person probably may go waste if no help comes from anywhere. And so this is an error that I think that when we are able to take it out of the way, it will help to build the capacity of the constituency. And what is the capacity of the constituency? It is the individual that sits in the constituency. They are the owners, and when they build, the constituency also build. That is why if you don't build, the constituency doesn't build. That is why when you build, the constituency is not built, and then there's an error. So that is one thing. And going to our economy, somebody is operating business, and he's employing somebody because they come from the same political arena. When do you do that? What about other person? And so the economy will not grow. Because at the end of the day, one will have to come to you and beg for money. And so we will lag behind. And so when we will accept the fact that let us create job for ourselves and get through the CVs, get through qualified applicants, whether MPP, whether NDC, I think it will help us to build a very good constituency. Going to our law firms and the security zone and here and there are traceable evidences to the fact that when the leader has power, he is able to utilize the security mechanism to play on the minds of the opponents, to restrict the rights and the franchises of the opponent, to set bounds to that opponent, to set a barricade to that opponent. And for that matter, because you have the power and you can control the security, there is other day that somebody went and slapped somebody, but because of political affiliation, the person went to the police station and has to be released. If EFFUTU or if the constituency will grow beyond politics, we need to stop that. We need to allow the system, the law, to play fairly. so that we will not overutilize or underutilize the security system in our nation. Okay. A clear example is to our court or our judiciary system. Looking at some people, they go to court, and because the person is affiliated to a leader, and probably the leader is a well-known lawyer, they do anything, they go to court, and they are underground letters that goes exchanged and other stuff, and before you realize, though your the matter that you sent there, it wasn't right for you though, but then you will come out successful with the matter, which means that it was influenced by whosoever that nobody knows about it. Okay. When you talk about our facilities here in EFFUTU or here in the constituency, if we grow beyond politics, then we need to also accept the fact that there were people who sat home whilst other people were enjoying for good 8 years. And now there is a change in office. And so when there is a change in office, then allow your brothers who also sat home for 8 years without any food to also come and enjoy that facility. And so there should be a practical transition of some facilities within the constituencies so that those people will also enjoy. Okay. So Ghana or EFFUTU will grow beyond politics when we are able to get the fact that I have a brother and I'm not looking at the political colors. Okay. And for that matter, any facility that is in the constituency within a period of 8 years, I enjoyed. Okay. And so there's a change in government. So let me also stay back, and the other person from other color will also come and enjoy. So that tomorrow you also comment the system and say that the system is very fair. Okay. And so I think if we are able to accept and adapt the change environment, we will not underutilize the security services. We will not underutilize the employment system for which it will boost up our economy. We will not underutilize the law, the judiciary system, so that the judiciary system will be very fair. The security service, when you do that, people will turn out beating people. And so at the point in time, you are seeing people beating people anyhow, because when you arrest the person, he has somebody to call the police for your release. Okay. And so the constituency beyond politics, I suggest, and I stand to be corrected, that we need to apply an effective use of these sectors, and at the end of the day, all of us will be on one page. Your brother will also get a job. The learned will also get the sponsorship that is required, so that you go and pursue whatever program you want to pursue, so that when you come back to the constituency, it will help build the constituency. Okay. There is a lot of projects that they say EFFUTU.
I'll give you just 5 seconds on it.
Yes, you've gotten. And now look at a constituency that have produced United Nations president. Okay. And so are we going to still, rely on the government or the president to bring in people to come and work for us? By this time, we should get pillars who are so learned that they will go and come and serve their constituency. And I think when we do that, it will help us grow. And so we should utilize the platform that we have. We should utilize those sectors that we have. And I think we will make a good way. Thank you.
Okay, so we should utilize the platform that we have. We have a message here that is from Uto. He said, "I'm happy now as Ghanaians. As Ghanaians, we are awake. It is not that the politicians think, but what is good for the Ghanaians themselves. Soon, I pray EFFUTU will learn same and stop the politics of everything in EFFUTU." We are drawing this particular conversation down in just within 5 minutes now before we go to the next interview. But your last words, but I see you writing some notes of which I'm very much interested. So your last words and what you want to say.
I have always said that if we are having a conversation beyond politics, let's leave elements of politics. Okay. Our brothers in the other side have always had the attitude of coming against our very institutions that are established to protect us. Now, if you make wild allegations that when issues go to court, envelopes pass underground to ensure that somebody somewhere is released, which we have no evidence to that. Okay. Now, when you go to court...
You remember he first said there should be evidence of corruption, right?
Yes, they said there should be evidence. Now, you don't have any evidence. Now, you see, when you go to court...
You had your time.
That was the point
when you go to court...
If it is underutilized.
You
can never go
can we
beyond
allow, please?
Okay,
Can we allow?
he's trying to
now,
get
and so that was what I was
you
saying.
see,
Okay,
now,
but I'm
well
not
understood.
making an objective comment that I have an evidence, and so I need to summon it. I was making
you see,
an example
we can have a
support
playback
my
where
argument.
he has said that
we
issues go to
we
court.
have dealt with that, so
Yes,
you bring
he
your
has said
argument.
that issues go to court and people through underground means are set free.
Yeah.
If you make such allegations, what you are simply telling the good people of EFFUTU is that our courts are not credible.
Okay.
And we can't undermine the credibility of our courts that exist when we have issues. We run there. Now, when you go to court, a few things happen.
Okay.
What happened is the law and its application. Simple as that. So if you have an issue, you can defend your issue. Why not? So if you go to court and lose, and you come back to say that it is as a result of somebody's influence, then I mean we are not being fair to our judicial system.
Okay.
To wrap up on that, now my brother is making some issues that I find very interesting.
Okay.
Now your government some years ago had the opportunity to be. We had a member of parliament and MCs who were from the same political party. We ask ourselves, how many projects did they do?
Okay.
Now somebody comes into power, is able to bring up lots of projects that are employing our youth, and then you forcefully go to take over illegally.
What is employing our youth? I'm coming.
Can we just be patient and tolerant?
I will come to you.
Please, I think I've been fair to my brother this morning, but he should reciprocate the same respect. I beg you.
I'll come to you. I'll come
to he should bring the same respect.
Sorry for that interruption. We will come to you for your final words. So you have just one minute.
So in 1 minute, when we have transformed from what used to be nothing to what has become abundance, and people are enjoying. Now, let me give you just one example. Okay. When the Honorable MP for EFFUTU was initiating toilet facilities in EFFUTU, you heard the conversations.
Yes.
They were calling him Toilet MP. Now, government changes, and this same toilet he built, you find it an interesting avenue for employment, and you go there out of law to take over these places, and you want us to sit quiet and appreciate that. Now, you called him a Toilet MP, but is it not interesting for a whole president of Ghana to come with a budget and say, I'm going to build 400 toilet facilities in the year 2026. But somebody does this for EFFUTU way back when the president had not even envisioned to do this. You called him Toilet MP, you called him names, and then you demonize every single thing he was doing. Now you come to EFFUTU, and I can bet you on authority, we can have a tour in EFFUTU and understand the transformation we have seen in EFFUTU over the last few years. So if somebody to some extent has come, and then through him, EFFUTU has seen all of these things, we need to just give him the credit and the appreciation and support him. Yes, you may want your people to take over. Let's be legal. That is the conversation. Why do you go with tax? Why do you go as thieves and not go as patriotic citizens? That is the conversation. And so I feel some of these things we need to have a broader conversation. Our time is limited. There are a lot of things I wanted to come up with, but I think our time is limited. Yes. So when we have another opportunity, I believe we'll have a very
okay. So Aidan, your last. I'll give you just 3 minutes.
So thank you. Well, let me tackle this particular aspect. I made a statement that which means that if we see everything to be politics, we will underutilize some of these sectors, which will not help the constituency. And so I was making a comment that was so open to the people to judge from it. Now, Nana, let me quickly make this particular one. My brother made mentioning of EFFUTU being a place where there is a full of development here and there. How do you assess when we say there is a development? How do you assess? We will have a studio here. If the studio is not operational, will you say that AED exists? AED exists without being functional. So the facility may be there, but when it is not functional, you cannot use it as a yardstick of measurement for the development of the livelihoods that they live within a constituency. Now, let me quote the multidimensional poverty index. There is a multidimensional poverty index that is used to measure those livelihoods, be it health, be it education, be it the toilet facilities, be it our environment here and there. Now, they say that, or it is said, or it is alleged, that EFFUTU has gotten the best leader ever.
Okay.
And they have a lot of development. Okay. When they did this assessment, EFFUTU was ranked 96th out of 261.
Okay.
96 out of 261.
That is which year?
That was that last year to this year, according to Ghana Statistical Service.
So 2024, 2025.
Yes.
Okay.
So that was what the MPI states. And per the decimal, we were at 0.096.
Okay.
And so, I must say, the whole Ghana, you were the best MPs and beer. The whole Ghana, we have all those projects, but we're ranking as 96, which means that it is not a project that is impacting those people, but it is the people or the resources, the human resources that lives within that project that makes it viable and resourceful or useful. It's, we are seeing a lot of, that's why somebody probably may term it as toys, not as toys as in an insult toys. Somebody may say it's a toilet this, that is unprofessional though, but the impact of it, based on assessment, we are falling below. So I will have only one project, but the impact of that project, may sound better than having 20 of schools. Let's say I have one school and I'm teaching them well, and you have 20 schools without teachers, without human resources. What is it doing? I have chip compounds 100 in the constituency, and I have only one chip compound. I have 20. Let's say I have 200 chip compounds in the constituency, and in my constituency I have only one chip compound, but it is well resourced with equipment. I have used that money to build the other chip compound facilities to equip just one chip compound. It will serve better. It will do better than building more. And at the end of the day, they will go there and they are not getting any instruments or any equipment to work with.
Okay.
So I think Ghana, the constituency going beyond politics. We need to come together and open the platform where everybody will come with his or her views without any political affiliation. Be it job. When you are an MPP person, you open a job, you shouldn't consider you affiliating yourself to MPP. You need to open up, bring your CV. You need not to look at somebody's body features before you give the person's employment. You need not to look at somebody's political color before you give the person employment. Do the interview, and when the person qualifies, you just employ the person. You've taken charge of a facility. There's a change in government. When other people are coming with a force, you need to sit them down, find a way. Let us collaborate. Let us dialogue and see how best we can do, so that all of us will live well, and we will not go to Alaji to go and ask for money. And so that is what you are talking about, development.
Yes.
So development is about you enjoying and me too enjoying.
Okay.
But when the other opponent is coming, maybe because of anger, and you are also facing a person with the same anger, it will burst, and it will bring a lot of issues.
Okay.
Because already you are enjoying, and so for you to accept me, I think you have to relax, because you are already at your comfort zone. But me that I'm angry, I will come with that force. And so it is you that you have to consider that we are growing beyond politics. And so we will sit everybody down and put everything well. If we have to pay, MPP needs to go and sit at one facility. I think at the end of the day, they will all share whatever. That's
so now or later, both parties will live in the same room, and then we see what happens.
And so everybody, that is the only way we will go beyond it. That's the only way you go beyond it. But then we will have our brothers, and they say they have the majority when it comes to constituency. Yet all these facilities they have taken over. How can you grow?
Okay.
How can you sit down when you see your brother in the same family? You are MP, you are NDC. How can you enjoy? And so what I'm saying is that the MPI is putting us at 96th out of 261 per the sheet that was released. Okay. And so I can say EFFUTU is not doing well.
We will be better. We will be better.
So I think that is what I can say. And Alaji is here, and I believe Alaji will take it upon and clarify. And tomorrow we will see our brothers NDC pairing at those facilities, so that they also walk home with something and enjoy something small.
Okay, thank you very much, Yesuba, for that argument. Well, if you just join us, this is AED Ghana, and this is the topic we are discussing is Ghana beyond politics. So let's go to some of the comment that we have, so that we can call it a day on this particular show. Then we move on to the other. This is coming from I'm even laughing. It says that Steve Ford is saying, yes, but be realistic. MP is free to everyone in this town. Trust me. So stop your cheap politics over there. Thank you for Baba. Sometimes be a little bit, be friendly, okay? Okay, so Evans, good work. Keep the fire burning. Okay, it just came in. And then, yes, but let me ask you, how can NDC in EFFUTU tell people that MP has built toys and you want your party to benefit in power? Trust me, we will not give your party any project. Why? Go and sleep. And then he is laughing. You called MP toilet, MP, and you want to benefit. We will not give it to you. Onto NDC, EFFUTU, haha, okay. Musa Moro is saying, when your party came to power, did you bring unity that you want the new MCE to work with your people? Okay, so well, interesting comments coming on. This is from Facebook, and we go to the other side to read the story. It has been very insightful. I know you enjoyed with all the discussion that we had, and I had Evans Boahin in the studio, who came as NPP communicator for EFFUTU, and then Kweku Botse Aidan, NDC communicator for EFFUTU. AKA Yesuba. The Yesuba is very important. So thank you very much, gentlemen, for coming to our studios and sharing your insight.
Yes,
I know you meet.
Thank you. And before I go, I posted our flyer, and then Prophet Abraham, I don't know if you know him. Abraham.
Okay.
He says a good morning to you.
Oh, okay, Abraham. Hello. Okay.
Yeah, so he said I should say hello to you.
Okay. Thank you
our former
very
MC
much.
is here. We salute him. He has done a great job for EFFUTU, and we appreciate him for that.
Okay,
right.
Thank you very much for that comment. So we go for a short commercial break. When you come back, there is another interesting interview that I can't wait. So enjoy and stay tuned, and then see you when you come back.
Yago J&J Makers Event Planners and Deco Service aka ho ana wire fushia ayawdadwen weyiye ayawdadwen ana ponto kesibisi wenyido onua kan wakoma to wiem na fa hye J&J nsa onye den metrede J&J akwadere woma ososodo yi mapa dwumediase siesie mfonyin na sinitwa dwumediase ezibanye nyimpa ho siesie ofantiriye meyi na mesafo hona rodun siesie dwumezi hu kasama afosam dwumediase nwumbo ntarpam abefo mfonyin wina abranya to nidin graphic designing onuete se ahwe wo de shibi mpa no siesie na nada kamamadu nyinara J&J wo ho nyimidi na fe no krakra anyi de dwumediase bambo nsam nyinara nya wodadwen I mean you are secured wazim twitwe wo omani mu ebohu J&J wo simpa enkran kaswa swedro takrade from homa trufo yido 0549004040 naso 0557273706 J&J Makers, your home of quality services. Way ago J&J Makers Event Planners and Deco Service aka ho ana wire fushia ayawdadwen weyiye ayawdadwen ana ponto kesibisi wenyido onua kan wakoma to wiem na fa hye J&J nsa onye den metrede J&J akwadere woma ososodo yi mapa dwumediase siesie mfonyin na sinitwa dwumediase ezibanye nyimpa ho siesie ofantiriye meyi na mesafo hona rodun siesie dwumezi hu kasama afosam dwumediase nwumbo ntarpam abefo mfonyin wina abranya to nidin graphic designing onuete se ahwe wo de shibi mpa no siesie na nada kamamadu nyinara J&J wo ho nyimidi na fe no krakra anyi de dwumediase bambo nsam nyinara nya wodadwen I mean you are secured wazim twitwe wo omani mu ebohu J&J wo simpa enkran kaswa swedro takrade from homa trufo yido 0549004040 naso 0557273706 J&J Makers, your home of quality services.
Just like you, I hate doing laundry. But wait, it's now a thing of the past ever since I discovered FYF home care products. Made right here in Ghana. They have the Bubbles laundry detergents, they've got the fragrance fabric softener which has a fabulous scent by the way, and the Mistress super thick bleach among other things.
Things have changed, things are getting better.
Now guys, if you think the packaging is great, wait till you try the products. They leave my clothes feeling fresh all the time. Guys, jump on FYF home care products and you will definitely be back to thank me. See ya! Just like you, I hate doing laundry. But wait, it's now a thing of the past ever since I discovered FYF home care products. Made right here in Ghana. They have the Bubbles laundry detergents, they've got the fragrance fabric softener which has a fabulous scent by the way, and the Mistress super thick bleach among other things.
Things have changed, things are getting better.
Now guys, if you think the packaging is great, wait till you try the products. They leave my clothes feeling fresh all the time. Guys, jump on FYF home care products and you will definitely be back to thank me. See ya!
Way ago J&J Makers Event Planners and Deco Service aka ho ana wire fushia ayawdadwen weyiye ayawdadwen ana ponto kesibisi wenyido onua kan wakoma to wiem na fa hye J&J nsa onye den metrede J&J akwadere woma ososodo yi mapa dwumediase siesie mfonyin na sinitwa dwumediase ezibanye nyimpa ho siesie ofantiriye meyi na mesafo hona rodun siesie dwumezi hu kasama afosam dwumediase nwumbo ntarpam abefo mfonyin wina abranya to nidin graphic designing onuete Se ahwe wo de hye bi mpa na wonsiesie na nada kamamado nyinara JJ wo ho nyimdi na fei no krakra anyi de odwumedi ase bambo nsem nyinara nya wo dadwen. I mean you are secured wo zim twitwe wo omani mu ebohu JJ wo simpa enkran kaswa swedro takrade fra ho no ahomatrofo yido 0549004040 naso 0557273706. J&J Makers, your home of quality services.
Welcome back from that short commercial break. This is AED Ghana bringing you live in the studio discussing about interesting topic that is Ghana beyond politics and other interesting that we have to do. But this particular program is sponsored to you by Makers Event Planners and Decor Services. Our service includes wedding, funeral, naming ceremony, birthday party, corporate events, and others. We have areas in our services also as event decorations, catering services, photos and videography, makeups and body beautician, MC and DJing. Also, Benjamin Aqua Enterprise. They say they are dealers in all kinds of construction materials. We have have iron rods, nails, binding wire, various pipes, wire mesh, roofing sheet, and what have you. You can contact them on 0243 421927 and 0204 773 881. Namra is saying that they have all kinds of fishes as their services. We have cassava fish, kako, herring, squid, octopus, shrimps, and what have you. You can order for your fish on 0204239696 or 0543837178. You can also read them on Instagram, that is at Namra. We have another interesting topic, and I can't wait to start that program. And so this particular interview is going to be very interesting, as I said earlier on. I have with me our father in EFFUTU municipality. Joining me this morning is a man who has played a significant role in the governance and development in the EFFUTU constituency. He is the former municipal chief executive for EFFUTU and currently the senior political advisor to the member of parliament, a leader with years of experience in local governance, community engagement, and constituency development. With a humble plea, I welcome you, Honorable Alhaji Zubair Kasim, in our studios. Thank you very much for coming.
Thank you, madam.
You are welcome.
Thank you, madam.
Okay, so you just joined in the conversation with us, and then we are talking on empowering the EFFUTU constituency, our way forward. So far as Winneba we are concerned, and then Ghana is concerned also. My name is Nana NYAMEKE Bineyi. If you love what I do, you call me Phyllis Bineyi Hayford. So, Honorable, let's get to the topic for the day. You have been a public servant, clearly, and then you require strong leadership and technical expertise. Can you share with us the expertise that you brought on board when you were the MC?
Anyway, thank you, and good morning to all your listeners.
Good morning.
First of all, I would want to use the same opportunity to thank AED for establishing this facility.
Okay.
In fact, when I got here, I was so much enthused. I was so much grateful to see such edifice that would educate people in Winneba.
Okay.
Going forward, I would advise that here would be too small for you.
Okay.
I know with time, this outfit will
Yes.
be something bigger in EFFUTU here. Not
Sure.
EFFUTU alone, the whole of the nation.
Okay.
So what I would advise is that we get it open.
Okay.
If it's the case that we all assist in getting it open in a very big area,
Okay.
so we can all do. It's all part of empowering
Okay.
what we coming to discuss now.
Okay.
So thank you on that note.
Okay.
And I will equally use the same opportunity to say good morning to our listeners, not to leave Gati the 7th.
Okay.
Our MP, Honorable Alexander Afenyo-Markin, or Sahini, who is currently out of the country. I wish him well in wherever he is and whatever he's doing. My prayer is that Almighty Allah brings him home
Okay.
in a very peaceful manner that we would all appreciate
Amen.
him.
Amen.
Yes, you raise an issue of how to empower. Is that the case?
Yes. Yes.
How to empower a EFFUTU constituency. We have so many ways in empowering a community. But then we have so many ways, like I said earlier, we have so many mixtures of activities that would put EFFUTU at the helm of affairs. But for our discussion, let me just hit on about 3 of them.
Okay.
First of all, in my head, or what I believe is that there should be a strong driven developmental project in whichever community or constituency or whichever, not necessarily EFFUTU alone. Secondly, I also believe that there should be a strong leadership, just like we are seeing from our Honorable Alexander Kwamina Afenyo-Markin, which we also depicted when we were in office.
Okay.
Apart from that, there should also be a strategic investment in the people that we live with.
Okay.
There should be a strategic investment in infrastructure within the vicinity or the community or the municipality.
Okay.
There should also be an opportunity where the individuals or citizenry within the municipality will strive in terms of having jobs to do, in terms of being dependent on themselves and not, seeking for anything from any other person. Okay. Just like when I came, I had a discussion. The NDC guy, NYAMEKE or whatever, Yesuba, was saying is looking up to a day that both MDC and MPP would be in a room. We cohabitate in a very nice manner regarding employment, they being in a room. Okay. But there were so many discussions that they had, but I will chip in some of them that I came to listen. Okay. So, like I said, there should be a community-driven development. There should be a strong leadership. There should be a strategic investment in the people, in infrastructure, and opening up opportunity for the citizenry that are within EFFUTU and beyond that are with us here. Okay. So these are some of the things that I think we should bring on board to get EFFUTU moving in terms of empowering the youth or empowering the citizenry. You get me right?
Yes, please.
So in doing that, I would also add that part of what I've just said, I would add that there should be an economic empowerment, which the assembly, when I was there, we have done our part. But to be grateful to my MP, Honorable Alexander Fenyumakin, he's done it over and over and over. And he's still doing it, which I will give you specific leads to that. My MP is still doing it. Quite apart from that, there should be a support to the SMC, SMEC. You understand?
Yes, please.
That is small businesses within EFFUTU enclave, which you can bear me. I don't know you. I don't know whether you've been in EFFUTU for long. I don't know you in person. This is my first time I'm seeing you.
This is my second time. The last time I saw you, I came to your office.
Okay. What I will say is that what I am talking about regarding the SMES, you understand,
yes,
the small business enterprises. We as an assembly, we have done our part because we have some meager financial support that we give individuals. Apart from which we have these people with disability. This is something key to the government, not to MPP government alone, to every government that comes on the throne. This is something key to the government, and for that reason, we've given them what we needed to give them to empower them, people with disability. In Winneba here, I have done so many. But I still have to recommend my MP for whatever he's done to the good people of Winneba regarding giving this support to individuals within Winneba. Like I earlier said, that I don't know when you have come to Winneba, but people from the area of people doing mobile money, MP himself, Honorable Alexander Fenyumakin has given them money. He has cushioned them. And it was a free money. Not go and work and bring my money back. No, this is a free money.
To start their business.
To start their business. They are into it already. By trying to opening it up, he then do those free money. In fact, I can't quantum whatever he gave them. I wouldn't want to say it here on air. But it was a huge amount given to individuals that are operating, especially those of them that form a group. You know, we have group
various
people,
groups in
various groups, that those of them that have formed groups, they were given those free money to inject into their business. The aim is to get them empowered, so they can be dependent on their own self than depending on other people. These are some of the ways I think we getting EFFUTU opened. Apart from which, my MP, though we don't have that capacity to do, if I say we, I mean when I was in assembly, we don't have that such capacity that I want to mention now. My MP collaborated with some banks and microfinance that can give some people loan, but at a lower rate. And this, to a larger extent, would get you open up. You, the businessman. This to a larger extent will get you open up. So the MP did that for some of the businessmen in Winneba.
Okay.
By getting in touch with banks and microfinances.
Okay.
That can give you a loan with a little interest.
Interest. Okay.
That would boost you up, and it's also a way of empowering the individual.
The individuals.
It's also good, we mentioned establishing business training for those of them that are into handy works.
Okay.
Like people, we know
carpentry,
people. Carpentry. No. I know carpentry per se. Though carpentry may come in, but people that soaps. You know, we have individual
so
women.
local products.
Local products.
Okay.
People do soap. People do beads making. There are so many things that people do.
Yes.
Just to get themselves moving, not to go and depend on somebody by saying, "Oh, give me this, give me that." You know, MP feel he should do that for them.
Okay.
This is something that has been done in Winneba, and it's still ongoing.
It's all ongoing. Okay.
There are so many things that he's done to Winneba people.
Okay.
Apart from which, I equally know in opening up Winneba for the youth to be dependent on themselves, I know the MP promote agriculture.
Okay.
By giving even outboard motor with
to our fishermen.
Our fisher folks.
Okay.
With a subsidized price.
Okay.
The MP has done that, which I am aware. Some of which we've also done when we were in office. We also went for outboard motor and then give to individual fisher folks at a lower rate.
Okay.
And in fact, I think the MP even took half of the money to pay by himself.
Okay, he brought it himself, and now
yes,
he's going
he sourced it. He sourced it from Ministry of Fishery, if I'm right.
Okay.
Brought it down to Winneba here, give it to individual fisher folks.
Okay.
And then they pay half of what he paid to government.
Okay.
But what we brought, we asked them to pay exactly what the government asks us to let them do.
Okay.
You know, he has the capacity, but the assembly, we are struggling with finances, especially when I was in office. If I want to say so many things here, in fact, when I was in office, our common fund was not forthcoming the way it should.
Okay.
If I should tell you the whole of the 4 years, my common fund was not up to 1 million Ghana cedis.
Really?
But as I speak to you now, NDC, they've received, if I'm not mistaken, over 16 million Ghana cedis for just 2 quarters. But I have received for the whole of the 4 years.
4 years. Not even up to 1 million.
Yes, something, lower from 1 million Ghana cedis. So you can see the margin and disparity between the two.
Yes.
So all I'm trying to say, this is just by the side. What I'm trying to say is that my predecessor now should be able to do so many things with what is received.
Yes.
Not to NDC people alone, but to the entirety of the
constituency. Okay.
Not to NDC people alone,
but both party colors.
Both party colors. When I was in office, I did it to all.
Okay.
Irrespective of which party you're coming from.
Okay.
Either NDC,
or
MPP,
or
PPP, whatever party you can mention.
Yes.
We did it to all of them.
Okay.
Some I need not to say. I know NDC people that came to my office that were part of the disability that I gave them. I know them. Even as of now, I can see them flourishing with their businesses.
Wow, that's
based on what we did when we were in office.
Oh, you really empowered us when you were in office.
so like I'm saying, in terms of agriculture,
yes.
Apart from fishery, the MP also provide pumping machines and agricultural equipment to those of our brothers that are into vegetable farming.
Okay.
I know they were also in groups from, let's say, when you get to Winisec, if you get to the back of Winisec, all those places are meant for vegetable farming.
Okay.
And then when you go into veterinary too, I know some of the farmers are there. On your way from Winneba Junction going, from Winneba Junction, you know, we also have lands that there are some individuals who are also doing vegetable farming. Okay. There came a time in the history of Winneba, I think either last year or last 2 years, Ghana made mention that vegetable farming, most of them, those are taboo blushi.
Okay.
I've forgotten the year, either last year or last 2 years. It was publicly announced that those vegetables coming from Winneba, based on the support given by the MP.
Okay.
The majority of the vegetables going to
Abobloshi Market and other environments.
Yes, were coming from Winneba.
Wow.
And it was a plus to Winneba. Just that I've forgotten the
exact year.
I think it's either last year or last 2 years.
Okay.
You can check and I mean vindicate me on what I'm saying.
We will do that.
So these are some of the things I'm saying. The MP giving outboard motor on a subsidized price, giving them machines, giving them pumping machine, giving them even capital to buy the produce for planting or the seedlings.
He's almost doing everything.
He's doing and he's continue doing it for farmer groups.
Okay.
Equally also know that there's a teacher of the MP who is also into poultry farming.
Okay.
She also has a group that I know for a fact that the MP gave a huge sum of money. Honorable Alexander Kwame Afenyo-Markin. Or Sahini gave so much money to poultry farmers to also open their businesses up. So, like I'm saying, these are some of the supports that can get Winneba open. Which in advance, the MP has laid all those things in the pipeline. I mean, they are flowing. Quite apart from that, we can all attest to the fact that ECOWAS Parliament has been in Winneba here, if I'm not mistaken, on about 4 counts.
Yes.
And these are job openings to those that run hotels. You understand? Yeah. We are not bringing anybody on board for whatever discussion we're having here. But I want to give a vivid, specific example of what I'm saying, that it opens up hotels. You know, Gloriaca. It used not to be the way it is today. You know,
and then even now, I see they are doing renovation.
Yeah, it's all based on whatever. So it's coming,
the money, they are really enjoying.
Yes, it's all based on whatever the MP has done.
Okay.
In collaboration with all those of us in Winneba, the traditional council, both elders in MPP, NDC. I mean, it is Winneba that we want to push forward.
Okay.
So we can attest to the fact that that hotel there wasn't the way it used to be about 10 years ago.
Okay. Okay.
We all know, based on the number of people that comes into Winneba regarding tourism and whatever I've mentioned now, ECOWAS Parliament coming now, you can see that place is open up. There are so many other ones. The one just by the road here, what is the name?
We have another one that is called Windy Bay, something like that.
There's Windy Bay, there's Windy Lodge.
Windy Lodge.
Windy Lodge has one other lodge at veterinary.
Okay.
You know, there came a time when the number of people are coming here, there's no spaces for them to also, I mean, get a rest before undertaking their activities. So it was incumbent on Windy Lodge, based on the number of people that the opening is bringing into Winneba.
Sure.
They've also established a new hotel at Eja Lodge.
Okay.
Or arena.
Okay.
You understand? It is there, which is operational as I'm speaking to you now. There are so many things, apart from which we also have human capital development. Honorable Alexander Afenyo-Markin, which the Assembly has also done. I have also done some. When I was in office, I also gave scholarship to individuals coming from Winneba here. So they can also further their education to become beneficial to the very vicinity or EFFUTU or municipality that we are living in. The MP is still doing that. MP has sent so many people outside the country regarding educational development or human capital development. There are so many of them in the UK, so many of them in the US, so many of them in Canada. In fact, there was a time when I was in office, there's a woman selling at the market here. I wouldn't mention her name. She came to me and thanked me and told me MP has sent her word to the US. A woman selling, she said tomatoes, pepper and the rest in the market here in Winneba. If she hears me, she can bear me out. She came to the office and thanked me and equally lay a problem before me, which I thank Almighty Allah for helping me to solve that problem of her. She told me the MP has taken her word to the US and that the guy coming from Winneba here after lectures goes nowhere. He said in the US he knows nobody in the US and he's almost every day in the room. So when the mother came to tell me, I asked her which of the states in the US, and she said, I think Georgia, Atlanta, Georgia. Then I said, oh, Georgia is a home for Winnebarians, and I'm calling somebody now.
Okay.
And I did that. There's a son to Mr. Ekem. I don't know if you know him.
Okay.
It's called Samuel Ekem. Thank him for what he did for those of our brothers and sisters coming from Winneba that are living in Georgia.
Okay. When
I called him, I said, Sammy, he's somebody that I know. Okay. In fact, you don't blow your horn. He's somebody that I personally took to the US.
Okay.
Through the initiative of the MP. Even as of that time, Honorable Alexander Fenyumakin was not an MP.
Okay.
There are so many people that we sent to Winneba. It's all part of empowering individuals in Winneba. So when I call Sammy, I call him Sammy. I say, Sammy, I speak fancy with him, so I want to go the way I went. Georgia, but so I am there when you be kakra. So they needed the help.
Okay.
So Sammy quickly, as of that time, the woman was sitting by me in the office. Then he said, oh, I should get him the number to those of them in Atlanta, Georgia. And I did that. So Sammy called them and said, look, oh, let me give you my document, because he has an African shop. Okay. So his resident document is not working. I mean, he's not working with it. Okay. So they are lying down in his home. Okay. So he said, okay, let me help them with this. So he helped that guy whose mother was selling in market, which as of now she's still selling. Gave his document to the guy and said, oh, and today, thankful to Almighty, the guy, he's schooling at the same time, had a document and he's working with it. Okay. And there are other things that Sammy did for Winneba people that I know. Okay. So this is just a bit of it. Okay. You understand? Okay. So the MP, like I'm saying, did that in supportive of people coming from Winneba for their educational strengthening. Okay. Apart from which, we also needed to open up STEM education. Well, the way the world is going now is about having a handiwork. Yes. Be it electrician, plumbing, welding, and all that you can mention. You know, we have this Winneba Technical something. Yeah. We call it MVTI. MVTI. Those days we used to call them German volunteers. You know, it was German government that came to establish, in collaboration with the Ghanaian government okay. that came to establish those German volunteers, as we then call them. Okay. But today's Winneba Technical Institute. Okay. If you go to Winneba Technical Institute, you can see the handwork of Honorable Alexander Fenyumakin in terms of machinery, in terms of opening up the library, in terms of putting up accommodation for the students. You know, they have this hostel close to where I am, at veterinary. Okay. If you go there, the MP assisted in putting up some of the hostel facility and is now fencing the whole place. Okay. Which I believe, when the MP instructed, I was the one who gave the contract to one of the contractors in Winneba here. And it's all ways of empowering the contractors in even Winneba here. Yes. Apart from helping the MVTI school, it's also a way of empowering the individuals. Yes. Which in the long run, none of them would go and depend on somebody. Okay. And the little economics I did, we have what we call a multiplier. He, the contractor, whatever he has in terms of cash or in terms of money, that money will degenerate down to his families and any other family member. Yes. And in economics, we call it multiplier. In the long run, that small thing he had gotten out of the contract being given to him will multiply through the multiplier effect. Yes. I don't know how to get it explained to.
I know my listeners and viewers are really understanding it.
Whatever he has.
We are even learning economics right now.
whatever the individual has, we multiply through the multiplier effect. Okay. By trickling it down to the very relative is coming from, and using some of the money to even purchase. Within the municipality, and that money that he used in buying whatever he has used would also go down, down through the multiplier effect, like I'm saying. So opening up the STEM initiatives. You know, Honorable Alexander Afenyo-Markin has done so many for them. And when I was also in office, what we could also do for them is to provide them with tables and chairs, which I did. In fact, I gave them so much tables and chairs that can accommodate the number of students that are coming into Winneba. You know, it's one of the best technical schools in Winneba. Sitting down here, I am even planning, I have 2 children, I have twins that are in JSS 3.
They'll go there.
So I am planning to take them to that technical school.
Based
on the machinery that was brought by Honorable Alexander Afenyo-Markin. So they will go there. Apart from which, there should also be training skills for, let's say, the carpentry and those of them that you've mentioned. There should be some training skills for those into carpentry, those into tailoring, those into hair breeding, and all of them that we can talk of. Welding, carpentry, barbering, and all that. Baking and all that you can mention. And all these areas are areas that Honorable Alexander Afenyo-Markin has supported so many within the municipality, all in the name of trying to get them being dependent on themselves, but rather nobody. You understand? There should also be an opening in the area of IT. Because the world is being driven by IT now. So those of us that were born before IT, we are even struggling, but we still cope. And some of the things we are struggling, you know. And what my child can do now.
You can do.
What my child, Munkaila,
can do with your phone.
With my, no, I don't normally give my phone to them. But what he can do with IT regarding computing. In fact, to be frank with you, I cannot do. Because this is their age. And the age is an IT age. Driven age. IT driven age, like you said. So the MP, Honorable Alexander Afenyo-Markin, emphasizing this, has now put up IT centers. And he's even doing one, a bigger one, when you go into Atetu, right? After Waterwest, descending down. There's a bigger IT center. Initially, he had wanted to do it at Presby School, but you know, the church, the Presby Church could not give him the way to do. So we then send it to Atetu. After Waterwest, when you descend down, the facility is there, which I mean, the contractor will go to site in no time. The facility is there, so it's also good you broaden IT sector. Alexander Afenyo-Markin has done so many. If you go to where he had his basic education, that is GSS. I am conversant with the old names, GSS. He schooled at North Campus, which we normally call those days STC. If you go there, if you look at the IT alone, not to talk about the other infrastructure availability on the campus, the IT there alone will tell you Honorable Alexander Afenyo-Markin is into IT. All with the aim of trying to open up Winneba for dependency. You understand? There's this very big IT and then computer being fixed into them. Apart from that one, when you come to Kojobedu, that is his electoral area. He also grew up in Kojobedu. You know, we have this a mini hospital.
Yes, and the library.
And the library.
Quite opposite each other.
And the library has a very nice, sophisticated IT materials in them. Before even the library, it is combined something. We have this. The library books are there. We also have an IT center within the establishment. If I also want to talk about this, if you go to the recent one, Rabbi Sam. Rabbi Sam, there was a recent one that we did, which I believe I saw Yesuba there too, at Rabbi Sam. Because I know you are coming from around that place. Yes, there was a recent one that the MP commissioned. I don't think
that is close to that Jesus church.
I don't know the church.
Yeah, there's an apostolic church over there, so it's closer to that.
That is just recent. I'm not quite sure it's up to a month now.
Yes, that was in September.
Yes, that is just recent. That is, if you go there to looking at the number of computers that are fixed into that IT center, you will marvel. All in the name of wanting Winneba people or Winneba citizenry to be dependent on themselves. because the IT will open you up anywhere you go. There's nothing like, oh, because he has no IT ideology, we are not picking him.
Okay.
If I say picking him, we are not employing him. You know, the world now is driven by IT.
Yes.
You understand?
Okay.
Apart from those ones that I've just mentioned, we could also mention of opening up health centers and the chip compounds.
Okay.
We can all attest. Myself, Yesuba, my brother here, I've forgotten his name. Evans. Okay. Yourself, the manager to AED. In fact, all of us, all Winneba people can attest to the number of facilities regarding to health centers and then chip compound that the MP has done to the good people of Winneba. We've also done some by rehabilitating the old ones that are there. You know, we also have some that are being put up by the government. Okay. You understand? Okay. But wanting to get Winneba open up regarding we becoming sufficient. Okay. These are some of the things I think it should be on board for Winneba to open up. Okay. The MP, like I'm saying, has done same in Kojobedu. Okay. We have a chip. It's not even a chip compound.
Almost a hospital.
I may call it a hospital, a mini hospital, which is there now, Kojobedu. Okay. An electoral area to the MP. If you go to Akusua village, we also have same facility. We have one there.
So almost all there.
Yes, if you go to Nswechi, if you go to Diasa, if you go to New Winneba, they are all there. Okay. The New Winneba one, if I'm not mistaken, when COVID, catch up with us. Okay. Those of them that are attacked by COVID were taken to that of the New Winneba.
Okay, way back 2019.
Yes, they were taken there. Okay. You understand? Okay. So regarding health facilities to open up or to become self-dependence for EFFUTU people, Honorable Alexander Afenyomakin or Sahini, like I used to say, has done so many. And the Assembly has also done what we can regarding our financial measures. We've also done what we can. Apart from that, there should also be infrastructure opening up or development regarding our roads in Winneba here. There are so many improved roads in Winneba. In fact, there was a day when a friend of mine told me, I believe or I think coming to buy a car in Winneba will be laudable for me. That is to my friend.
To your friend.
Than buying it anywhere like Swedru, Mankesim, anywhere in Ghana. Why? Then I asked him the reason why. He said, oh, Winneba roads are very good, and for that matter, the cars don't have so much problems. This is an explanation given to me by a friend. And in fact, that friend bought 2 cars from Winneba here. I can attest, if I've not forgotten, there's a driver here. They call Mama something. I've forgotten his name. I used to know him at the main station. Either Mama V. Mama something. He was a taxi driver, but now I think drives Professor Guinea. He now drives Professor Guinea. He's called Mama something. He used to have a taxi. That my friend bought that taxi from him. There was also a teacher in Winneba Secondary School who teaches, I think, science. I don't know his name. That my friend also bought a car from him. That was the reason why I asked him. He said, oh, Winneba roads are very good.
So because of the good roads,
which does not affect the car too much. The reason why he's buying the car from here instead of going to Swedru and buy. You understand what I'm saying?
Understand.
And the MP and the Assembly got all this in place for the good people of Winneba. You understand? Yes. These are some of the developmental items that can get Winneba open up, that can get Winneba depending on itself regarding what we're discussing now here. You can bear me out. Apart from which, there's also this important thing that I needed to mention. There should be so much lightening, you understand? The whole community or the whole municipality should be illuminated with lighting system.
The street lights.
Street lights and the rest. In fact, there's a saying in Akan that Enchinen Kamfun, right? Is that correct?
Yes.
But I will say this here. Looking at the way Winneba is, I think we should get Winneba in terms of getting so much lights to improve security system. There was a time when I was in office. The students at EUW, the VCs used to complain to me that Wajiji they take their phones. Those, I may put it this way, those ragamuffin guys in Winneba.
Okay.
Just look at the student. If they feel there's no light there, they take your laptop, they take your... And it was becoming a worrisome situation in Winneba here. So I sat down one day and said, look, if this is the situation, let's get street lights from Winneba Junction to Winneba Main Town.
Okay.
And exactly that is what we did. One day, we just did a publication out of the meager common fund we had. Okay. And then we invited through the contractual terms. Okay. We invited so many companies to come. But the one that we saw can do the job as we wanted in Winneba here was Prefos. Okay. So the lighting system that you've seen from Winneba Junction to Winneba Town was done by Prefos Lightning, whatever. I think it's a company. These are some of the things that we can do to get Winneba opened, empowered. You understand? So these are some of the things I think. Apart from which, there should also be a good governance between those in office. If I say we, those in office, when I was in office then, and then the person in office now, that is Honorable Atamensa, and then the MP, Honorable Alexander Kwamina Afenyomakin, getting us at a place that they can explain governmental policies to us. The ones from Parliament, Honorable Alexander Afenyomakin comes to explain to Winneba people that the reason why ABCD is such is ABCD. You understand? The reason why Y has turned to this is that. The reason why A has a plus is this. The reason why this governmental policy has turned to this is this. And then the MC here, Honorable Atamensa, should also do that. So that there could be a good relationship between the community members and then those in governance. You understand?
Yes.
There should be some sort of accountability by way of meeting the people within the community to explain some governmental policies and programs to them. Equally, the MC in person of Atamensa, Honorable Atamensa, should also do that by engaging the community. You understand? Apart from which, there should also be encouragement with the youth of Winneba regarding association and traditional councils and all that we can think of in the area of decision making in Winneba. When you are taking a decision for the people you are manning, let them know that this is the decision we want to take, and it will not be taken by myself alone, but together, because we all want to get Winneba empowered.
Yes.
So we should take good decision that will benefit Winneba in the long run. Not you, the MCU alone, but you take those good decisions with the initiative of the masses that you are serving. You understand? Yes. So in my view, these are some of the things that we can do to empower the youth, which I have mentioned already. We even have a program that the MP is doing now. You know, we have some people that I may say deviant. This is to a girl child like you are. We have some deviant in society that says whatever the parent has told her, she will not listen. What's it? Look, go to school and become somebody for yourself in future. Your parents don't want it. All they wanted you to do is to become a good person to yourself, and they will have a good name. And the community you are coming from will also benefit.
Yes.
But because of deviancy, some of them will not do. They will end up chasing boys, and in the long run, they will go and be impregnated, and they cannot do anything for themselves. So the MP has taken it upon himself. Those young girls in EFFUTU, which is ongoing. I know they've come to Zongo, and they've done that in Zongo. They've given a support to people or the young girls that have given birth, and there's nobody to take care of them. So I know Zongo has undergone that. If I say Zongo, I mean Abasaba. Not Zongo, the Muslim community alone. Abasaba, North Zongo. They've done that. I know those in charge are also doing it elsewhere in EFFUTU municipality. But for Zongo, I'm sure they've done that. Because I know people that have gone to receive that support from the Honorable MP, which is done by those of them at his office. What is his name? I call him IB. And then his group, together with our secretary, that is Mama Esther. They are doing those things to the good people of Winneba. They are in charge. So I know they've done that of Zongo. They've done other places regarding giving them money to engage into business that they can take care of themselves and the babies they've given birth to. That's the men either in one way have run away or they are not taking care of them. So the MP is also doing that to get people to be sufficient on themselves. You understand? Apart from which, there's also a large boom on the economy. I've said it plenty by giving support to, if I'm correct by now, about 4,500 individuals within EFFUTU. Mentioned to be few. You know, I made mention of this mobile money.
Yeah, mobile money. That's what you started with.
That he gave money to.
For them.
But we also have individuals that are doing their petty business in market. People have small stores and the rest. From my calculation, MP has given 45,000 individuals within Winneba. He supported them.
Wow.
From when he became an MP to today. And it's ongoing.
It's ongoing.
From community to community.
We will soon come and take our share.
Yeah, you should come and take your share. From area to area, community to community. Those into small business, those that are doing artisanal support, school fees and all that we can think of. I've even said them in advance that he's taking so many people to the UK, to the US, to Canada, to everywhere. In fact, I also want you to also further. I don't know where you've gotten to with your education.
So you see me in Canada.
Anywhere you get admission, you try and bring it. Whichever support the MP can do regarding you acquiring the visa from here. You know, some people may be failed even taking the visa to go. You can do your underground check. I have said it here. But to vindicate me, I want your station to do its underground check by checking those of Winneba citizenry that are in UK schooling.
Producer, this is over to you, Mr. Philip.
Yes. Those in US schooling, those in Canada schooling, and those within Ghana that are also schooling, from UUW that we have here,
to Legon,
to my own school, UCC.
Honorable is doing advert for UCC.
Yeah, you know, I'm their product, so I shouldn't wait in making advert for them. So there are so many things that I equally said initially that MP has done, and which the assembly has also done, which those of them the assembly has done, I think I have them on phone here. I'll go through my phone and then mention that what we did when we were in office, what we came to meet, what we did and what we left over.
And what you are still doing to empower Winneba
youth. What we are still doing to empower Winneba youth. So let me go through the phone and then check it out.
So as we are looking on the phone to check something, we will take just a small break, and then when we come back, we will tell you what we have done, as Honorable is saying. Okay, so welcome back from that short commercial break. This is a program brought to you by AED Ghana. We are live in Winneba here. We are having a discussion with Honorable Alhaji Zuberi Kasim, who is the former MCU for EFFUTU and now the senior political advisor in the EFFUTU constituency. So, Honorable, you were saying you have something to show us.
Thank you, Madam. Exactly so. What I want to say is that there are some projects that we did.
Okay.
Some of them we came to meet, or I came to meet.
Okay.
From Honorable Ninsen.
Okay.
I also added up the project, and they are here on my phone, which I want to get it mentioned to all of us here and to our listeners. I would first of all mention we have what they call a stabilization pond at New Winneba.
Okay.
This stabilization pond is where our wastage in terms of, let me excuse my word this morning, feces, those whatever that we used to pull from. There's a pond at New Winneba. That's the aim of that pond, was to treat our feces, right? From Winneba here, Apam, Kaswa. You know, those days they used to dump them in the sea. Oh. Which is not healthy.
Not at all.
Those days they used to dump them. When I was a young boy, you see cars going to the beach side, especially where
there want some community and other stuff.
Those where the women used to go to eat themselves. What is the name to that area? Wonsum Osin, right? Osin. When I was a young boy, you see tankers going there to, just dump them into the sea, which is not hygienic.
Very, very bad.
It's unhygienic because the same fishes that they go to fish for us to eat, they eat those things, which is not correct. So along the line, they now change and then dump them on the Winneba Road, after Winneba Junction. Those bush there, they take them there. But the assembly thought it wise to get a place for them to come and dump it so that we could, do some diversification by getting the harder ones off, and then the residue, let me put it this way, you know, they have the residue could be changed into fertilizer. That is the technology they had wanted to bring on board. In fact, I came to meet that. So there was a contractor that the contract was awarded to, but when I came, I realized that no, though the idea is there, but the contractor cannot do the job as we wanted, because we had wanted to bring those tankers or those feces from Swedru, because they come here already. Swedru, Kaswa, Potting, Winneba here itself, Apam and the rest, those that are close to us. They should all bring them here. We take them money for dumping them here. We have done a pond, very big about one. 3 or 4 ponds there in the bush as I'm talking to you now. In fact, I came to pay the land that we bought, the assembly bought from the good people of, I think, New Winneba and then Ansafur. They gave the land for the pond to be put up there. So I realized that the contractor could not do it. Looking at the rate at which he was doing the job, he comes to a site, let's say, within a 2 weeks, 3 weeks, it's not forthcoming. Then I said, look, that shouldn't be. I asked those that I came to meet, that on what basis was this contract given to this man? Because I can see he has no financial muscles to do that. So quickly I abrogated the contract. In fact, we closed the contract, and it's still there. The money that we took from the insurance and the abrogation of the contract is still in the coffers when I left office. So I am entreating that Honorable Atemensa goes up with that job. Or that contract for the good people of Winneba. Those that are coming with their fees here would have some money to be paid to the assembly. And apart from which, we also have these fertilizers out of them based on the technology that I came to meet, according to those that wanted to get it done. You understand? So I urge that Honorable Atemensa take it up and then get it done to that effect that will benefit the entirety of Winneba. So the second point is that there's also 2-unit classroom block at Don Bosco. That was also done by the assembly. We also have this Osomompenyi market. There's a new small market when going to Osomopeng Township by your rights. It was done during my era. We did that market.
But I'm not cutting it. There's another one at Sanko. They said it's a market, but it's yet to be completed.
Yes,
I don't know.
that
It has
one,
been there for quite
some
a long
time.
time.
Yes, that one too is there. But then I made sure we completed that of Osomopeng and then handed it over to the good people of Osomopeng. In fact, the Nana Osomopeng did well by giving us the land. He gave us the land. The assembly put up that market there for those within that enclave. Osomopeng, Jahazi, Jinjinazi, and the rest, so they can also bring their farm produce. We have given it to them. I mean, we've handed over to them. So it's up to them to get it used. But then the last time I had a chat with Osomopeng
assemblyman,
not the assemblyman, the chief, Nana Tegu, he told me he had a discussion with Honorable Atamensa so that they can come and do pavement blocks for them at that place. So quickly they can start using it. So I'm using this opportunity. I'm using AED's opportunity given Ghana, the opportunity given to me to also talk to
the
Honorable
MC, the current MC.
Yes, to get them assisted on that note. I'm pleading with him because he has so much resources to the extent that he should do that thing in no time. Nana Osomopeng has told me that he's communicated to them to him to that effect. So that market is also there. There's also a 2-classroom block at Unipra South, where my wife is a headmistress. We've also putting it up for them. We also have a renovation of Unipra South 6 classroom block. It's also at Unipra from same assembly.
At the same the North Campus.
Yes,
inside.
North Campus. There's also this street light project which I've mentioned already from Winneba Junction
to Winneba Town.
There's also a police station that I came to meet, the one at Locust in Takrufem, which is also built by the assembly. It was built during the era of Honorable Ninsen. There's this Kuda toilets all over at Donkwenyim, Atetu, Jahazi, Akusua village, and then Osekim, Osekim, and then Atechadu. We have this Kuda project. They are all toilet facilities that have been put up during Honorable Ninsen's era and during my era as well. So some of them are into use, but big projects going on.
Should you have
big projects going on?
Should you have not done the bread? That means
no, there wouldn't be nothing will be done. There wouldn't be. We will not be self-sufficient.